All right, welcome back in to another edition of Keeping Up with Southside Athletics. We're going to talk a little men's basketball right here. And we're going to start out, I got to ask you guys, how was Christmas vacation, not basketball-wise, just family-wise? We'll start with you, Coach, and then go down the line.
It was great. It's always, it's such a busy time of year. It's always a good time to kind of slow down and get a little bit of family time. And we didn't go off and play this year. We stayed pretty local, so there was actually more family time. Most of my immediate family lives out of town, so having them home and being able to see them I definitely feel like our last couple days of practice, I feel like we are very recharged. I think it was a restful time for us.
That's a blessing all in itself right there. Absolutely. No doubt.
Absolutely.
It was really good. We got to spend time with family, got to celebrate Jesus' birthday. Pretty good. Basketball was really fun. I feel like we were really connected. I feel like it was a good time. Last ever Christmas time, basketball, all that. So, yeah, it's a good time.
You take the school element out of it, it gets even funner, huh?
Yeah, Christmas was fun. Got a lot of new stuff. Family time was good. The amount of basketball we did was just the right amount to where we wouldn't, get burnt out on it in that break. So I thought it was all fun.
You still enjoy your vacation, your Christmas break.
Oh yeah.
But also enjoy basketball, also enjoy family. So that's a good measurement there. Well, Coach, catch us up since we didn't get to sit in with the school being closed to do the show the last couple of weeks. Just kind of catch us up basketball-wise with the program.
We went into the Christmas holidays. We're playing really well. We're sitting here right now at 11-7 overall. We've had some stretches where we've played really good basketball. Before the holidays, we won a couple of games before we got out. And then had a couple of, we were able to play. We normally used to go off for Christmas holidays and overnight tournaments and stuff, stayed in Huntsville, and we've gone to Tennessee and Florida before. I've kind of flipped that. We've started doing that at Thanksgiving time and kind of staying more close to home. For that reason, for the first question's reason, have a little bit more. I think Christmas holidays is a time, especially it seems like there's a lot of sickness going around. We've had a little bit of that kind of go through us.
Amen.
So it's definitely a time where we can work on us and not have to worry as much about who we're playing and scouting reports, and just kind of use that time to get better as a team and play some. You get a chance during that stretch to play some teams that you don't see as much. Like we got to play a really good New Hope team that's a school since I've been here we've never played before. They've had a great year, good team, and so little games like that and stuff. It makes it enjoyable to have that time.
Same question for you guys, a little bit different aspect of it. Individually, how was your Christmas break from a playing standpoint?
It was really good. Felt like we faced some good competition. New Hope was a really good team. Felt like we, as a team, have improved a lot. We're about reaching the point where everything started getting really serious. You're getting into county play, getting into area play, and I feel like we're playing really good basketball right now. I feel like it's gone really good.
Good.
Yeah, I agree with Mason. We played some good teams over the Christmas break. New Hope was good. We should have won that one. We'd had a couple weeks off, or a couple days off, almost a week. Come back, play a game that was rough. And then he's right. I mean, I feel like everything's starting to click now. We got a good game tonight. Fort Payne. So.
Coach, when you go up against a Fort Payne coach team or a Robbie Coker coach team, so to speak, you already know they're going to be coached really well. What are some of the other challenges maybe your average fan wouldn't know when you go up against one of his teams? Something you're watching film on them, you're like, man, these dudes do this really good.
Overall, I guess big picture overall wise, I really think with kids nowadays, I see it in our kids, and I really feel like it's across the board. Mason just said it. You hit a point in your season where in November and December you're just talking about getting better every day, and you just want to play and you want to be on the floor and build chemistry and get better at how you play. And then you come back from Christmas and you hit this stretch, and it's like it feels so important. Every game you're playing feels like it's so important. And basketball's a tournament sport, so we're going to have sunrise tomorrow. We're going tonight's not the end of the world whether we win or lose. We still got to get better tomorrow, but it just feels so much more important. So I think that mental side of things. I think there's a little bit of a mental side of this stretch where your guys, it's kind of a balance of you want to keep having fun and enjoying what you're doing, but still have that mental locked in. You feel like every practice is important, every shoot around is important, every film session is important. It's so big like that. From a Fort Payne standpoint, their best player, the Scott kid, is hurt, but they still have really good players around him that have stepped up. They've won games. They are really good defensively. Robbie is not quite playing the way he played at Plainview defensively. They were a little bit more pressure-oriented team, a little bit more half court, but they are really good, long, athletic, and really good defensively.
Coach, what is it about these two gentlemen right here that not saying separates themselves from everybody else, but that steps out to you when you look at these two gentlemen right here and you're like, man, this guy does this really well? What is those things that these two guys do well?
We live in state Alabama, and we're a football-driven state, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But it's a real special thing when you have the core of your team be guys that love basketball and are kind of basketball first guys. And that's what really a lot of our team is, not just these two guys, but these two guys are a leader within that. They, over the years since they were 10, 12 years old, every time, somebody calls and says, hey, can we go play pickup on a Sunday afternoon?
They're in.
It's these guys that are kind of driving that charge. And so what they've done, these guys in our senior group really all together have really taken basketball seriously and made it important. And it's always already been important, but for this group of guys, it almost feels like it's even more important, like it's a priority to them. And so I think that's the most important thing. Just toughness. They work hard. They really perfected their craft. They work hard on their skill development. They care about their teammates. They care about the team aspect of things. Sometimes your best players can be a little me driven, and these guys are very much us driven, and so definitely makes them special.
Guys, when you hear Coach talk about you in those terms, how does that make you feel personally? It's got to make you feel good to hear Coach, who you guys I know have a lot of respect for, talk so good about you guys.
It feels really good. It means something when you kind of, it means something a lot whenever you get complimented from your coach, like from those standards, kind of like we're selfless, kind of like where you work together as a team really well. When we try to put our teammates first. And I feel like our whole senior class, and a lot of the young classmen too, like we just work together so well. And I feel like we all care about us, because sometimes there's been groups before where you feel like we're a little divided, but I've never felt so connected with a team like this team right here.
That's good. That's actually really good.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Orville's been coaching us for a while now. He coached me when I was in 12U. So and Mason too. He knows who we are. He knows how we play and stuff. It's kind of an honor for him to think of us the way he does, for him to build us up the way he has. Now it's our senior year, going out chasing something special. And Mason's right. We're connected more this year than I think he's ever had before.
Yeah.
Maybe he has, but it's been a while. I think we're all very connected. All have the same goal.
Senior year for both you guys. Hold on one second.
Jackson, capacity for checkout.
Senior year for both of you guys now, correct?
Yes, sir.
So this is the last half of your senior year. First of all, has that dawned in, this is really here? And then second of all, there is no reset button. Can't hit reset, can't go back and do it again. What are you guys going to do as seniors to absolutely drive this team as far as it can go?
Everything you can. Just keep people going. We got more seniors on the team than we do anybody else.
Absolutely.
Most everybody should be in the same boat here. Why not give it all we got?
Yep.
The little time that we got left.
I agree, 100%.
Leave everything on the floor. Don't ask yourself what if. You don't want to live the rest of your life with regrets on what it could have been. Leave everything out there and just be determined and have grit, because a lot of people won't ever get the opportunity again to play organized basketball.
That's correct. I ain't no doubt about that, Coach. You know that as well as I knew that. And, the special times, you and you got to see me go out as a senior. It's special when you're coaching kids, but when they're seniors and you won't get them another year. Talk about that a little bit and what these guys have meant to this program.
We actually have that taught. We do our tryouts in May, and then we take a week off that first week, Memorial Day week of the summer. And so we had a little scrimmage this year on that Friday before we let out, right before graduation. It's the day before graduation. And so these guys are going from being juniors into officially their senior year and that kind of stuff. And we tell them all the time, like, at that point, you're going to blink your eyes and summer's going to be over and it's going to be the start of your senior year. And you're going to blink your eyes again and it's going to be Christmas. And you're going to blink your eyes again and it's going to be Etowah County Tournament. And then you're going to blink your eyes again and it's going to be spring break and you're going to blink your eyes again and you're going to be walking across the stage. It goes fast. I've always said that stuff. And then now I'm going through it, watching those guys, but also having a son in this group.
That's right.
Like I've always known that it would go fast and that it would work quick, and I've always encouraged them to be grateful and enjoy every moment. And now watching it through Connor's eyes, it's scary how fast it's going. Like I coached a 10U basketball practice last night. And like I'm sitting in those moments thinking about, it seems like it was yesterday and it was these guys, and and they're playing gotcha and playing gotcha in water breaks and stuff, and it's you blink your eyes and now they're almost too cool to hang out with me, because they're all seniors and ready to move on, and so it's hard for me not to be emotional about it because this group is kind of family related because of Connor being in the group, but. It just you don't want it to end, and I'm so glad that we still have a lot of time left to go through because I don't know how I'll respond when it's over, so I'm not ready for it to be over with at all.
This is crunch time, like you said though. You've been getting better, but now it's time to the seniors to just take this thing and drive it as far as it'll go.
Absolutely.
A couple more questions, Coach, and I'll let you guys get out of here. I know we're running a little bit long, but dude, this tournament coming up next week. I don't know from top to bottom I've ever seen it as competitive as what it looks.
You've had really good teams in Etowah County every year, but right now there's parity. There's 4, 5, 6 teams that are. Everybody. You're looking at and I know you guys probably haven't seen the bracket yet, but like the 4-5 game.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Is Sardis and Gaston.
It's a team that made it to the Elite Eight last year.
It's scary
Sweet
how
16
good everybody is, and there's not really any separation. Like I feel like all of us are just as good as each other. I think we're all good teams. I think anybody can beat anybody on any night. If you want to come watch a really good Etowah County boys basketball tournament, this is your to buy a ticket and come watch every night of the week because you're going to see good ball.
Do you remember it being that top to bottom like this?
No.
I remember top heavy.
Yeah, you've had years where you've had 2 really good teams. You've had years where you've had 3 really good teams. But for it to be across the board, everybody can play. Yeah. Everybody can play.
That's right.
Everybody
100%.
can play.
For you two guys, talk about the county tournament a little bit. How I know it's a special time for you guys to be competing in this because it's your senior county tournament.
We're really wanting to change what happened last year. Last year we got like a first round exit, and I feel like last year, this year we're a completely different team. I feel like we got more experience and our mentality, everything's changed, and I feel like now we're at one of the top 2 seeds. Instead of last year, we were kind of near the bottom. And I feel like we're a completely different team. And I feel like this county, it's all about runs. It's all it is. We're all good teams. It's just who's having that night. And we just got to make sure to have that good night every night.
Absolutely.
Yeah. From being last year, where we were the 5 seed last year, something like that, to being the 2 seed now, we've worked our butts off to get here. We got the bye. We played the winner of who we play the winner of?
Hoax Bluff West End.
Hoax Bluff West End, so probably Hoax Bluff. To get them again will be a really good game. So like you said, it is going to be really competitive this year. There's a lot of good teams in the county this year, so it's good all the way around the board.
That tournament can't do anything but help you get ready for tournament time.
No, absolutely.
Area tournament. Final thoughts, Coach, and then we'll shut it down.
Just excited to go. A big area game tonight against Fort Payne. We're in a 3 team, so we don't have as many area games in January as some other teams do. But we've got Fort Payne tonight. We've got Anniston at the end of the week. I know there's a little bit of weather potential, so hopefully it won't affect that stuff too much. And then next week's Etowah County tournament, and then the week after that is another round of us versus Fort Payne and us versus Gadsden City. So a really important stretch. We're really excited to play. We high level belief in these guys. So it's just excited to get on the floor and go through it.
Appreciate you guys sitting in with me. Thanks, and good luck tonight.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.